There, this is John Mattia, and I'm the marketing lead for Polaris Universal Limited. And I'd like to welcome you to a little video on Eureka coin and the fantastic news announcements given by our co-owner Darren Bradbury just a few short days ago. Trust me, this is one very, very, very special place to be. And if you've been with us from the very, very start, in the good old powerhouse days, and to have seen how things have developed, the changes that have been made, the direction that's been taken on, the work that's gone on behind the scenes. It's a very, very proud moment. And I must confess, when I heard the news, I was becoming quite emotional because for me, it encapsulates and identifies exactly what Polaris Universal is all about as a company and what we endeavor to do for our members and what we endeavor to do, to make things better for many and for as many people as we can as well. So what I want to do today is just spend a few moments looking at the post that Darren made, directly to that post. There's going to be obviously more announcements coming out over the next couple of weeks. But essentially speaking, we are in a very, very creative position now that hasn't been done before. And it's very much on the cutting edge, pushing back the boundary scenario, as I always keep saying, because that's what these guys are all about. Just before I get into that, of course, I'd like to thank everybody for liking, commenting, sharing our videos. It's been a tremendous journey for us, and to engage with you guys out there is very, very special as well. You are our business at the end of the day, and we thank you for the wonderful support that you give us in all the aspects of the business, all the different product lines that we have now and are developing as well. Excuse me. So it's an honor. So with no further ado, let me just have a look at reduce myself over there a bit. So guys, come on over to the Eureka Network Facebook page. You need to, like, so that if you haven't been over before, come over, like, then we can put you into the group and get you in there. There's a lot of information taking place here. For those of you that don't know much about Eureka, Eureka is the central coin that is going to be a native coin on its own blockchain. It has been with the development team, and we're progressing with the adaptation and the applications of this coin in a very wide sense. For those of you, again, that have been with us, you can see how Eureka coin has developed through the Polaris XPR, XPU route. And today we're in a situation where we are already listed on several decentralized exchanges, but shortly, as per Darren's post, which I'll lead you to in a second, it's going to be very much a case that we are being linked into our own centralized exchange that will have plugins from other exchanges as well, which is very, very, very exciting, which will lead to volume. And what that brings, obviously, is awareness, exposure, further adaptation, further application, and obviously for those of you holding Eureka, rewards as well. So it's a very, very exciting time, a very, very exciting period. As I said, Eureka is central to Polaris Universal Limited, the company. It is the kingpin, it's the center, it's the hub, it's everything that you see as being the basis for everything else to feed off. If you look at some of our product lines, for example, My Passive Trades, amongst others, such as Elite Profit Academy, the Trading School. But let's look at My Passive Trades. Shortly, that will be able to receive Eureka coins as a way of funding. Again, very, very exciting application there as well. So come over to the group, so that we can then invite you. And if you just scroll down, there is Darren of earlier video, live broadcast. Darren does live broadcast, guys. he does them and he answers questions on the spot live. This is transparency at its utmost because it's very much a case that people want to ask questions. So why not ask him in these scenarios? Because the guy's there doing the questioning and taking the questions and doing the answers as well. So it's very much an exciting way of doing it. You can even contact the admins, contact the owners directly, and exchange your ideas with them because we're looking to show that transparency all and all the time. So basically, this is the most recent post from Darren. It says just on the 13th of May. This is the one just after the main one, which I'll come on to in a second. It says, I told you it was going to be big. Before I posted earlier, it was just referred to the other one, obviously. It was just confirmed to me that the following order books can definitely be integrated into our exchange. So we're building an exchange, a centralized exchange, and order books from Binance, OKX, KuCoin, HitBTC, plus many others will be able to plug themselves into ours as well. That's incredible. So let me just scroll down here. So again, members comment, and this is the main post here. Again, this was done on the 13th of May, around midday UK GMT time. So again, come over to the group, have a look at it. I'll just pick out some of the salient points. Darren entertained us just for a few days before this, making this post saying something big was going to happen. And yes, it has happened. And it's about to happen in an even bigger way as well. It says we've taken on the service of a brilliant technology company that are actually building our own centralized exchange. So as Darren says, we're going to be with the big boys, and why not? This is something that's been on the back burner for 6 to 7 months. And, we've had to find a way of overcoming certain problems that new exchanges face. The first issue was member base. We will be allocating 10 million Eureka coins incentives to both new members and those who refer them. Also, there will be a 2-level affiliate plan giving 25% commission total on all trade fees. So again, this is very, very exciting. Issue number 2, liquidity. Now, liquidity, on any exchange is well, it's the biggest thing, isn't it? Let's be fair. Liquidity, undoubtedly the most important thing to a trader. A trader needs to be able to both buy and sell. Our solution is that we will make us unique. We will be integrating order books from a multiple of the big 10, 15 exchanges. This means that every buy and sell order from that exchange will show and be active on our order book. So again, that's very, very powerful stuff. Again, how wonderful an adaptation that is. If you're looking for adaptation, there it is, guys. This will benefit our members. This will include Binance and other major top ones. You see this actually in many ways in our exchange makes our exchange more appealing than Binance itself, for example. And that's very powerful stuff as well. Number 3, security is a big, big thing. Security technology on these top exchanges is incredible, and ours will be no different. However, as part of the liquidity manager, as above, we will actually have funds allocated in all the liquidity exchanges too, plus our own warm, cold wallet. So in other words, basically those are offline, online, excuse me, basically giving layers of control and security as well to all the members' funds, and obviously the funds of the company too. So it's expecting a pre-launch in 10 days. Exchange will be, the industry standard of 0.2% per trade. Base market, Bitcoin, Litecoin, USDT, and obviously Eureka. Tether, that is, by the way, USDT. The Ethereum market will lead straight into our decentralized market, Polaris DEX, to become Eureka DEX. So don't forget, guys, we already have Polaris DEX as a decentralized exchange, and the Ethereum market will lead directly into the new version of that, which will be Eureka DEX. So what more can I say? This is very much, if you're looking for creation, if you're looking for ideas, if you're looking for a way of understanding how things work, if you're looking to build something and push it to a point where it's becoming exponentially growing, then you've come to the right place. I get emotional about this sort of thing because out there on the internet, we see so many things all the time. But the guys at Polaris Universal Limited, take on board, listen, make changes. Sometimes change isn't pleasant, but sometimes change has to be done. And taking that creativity and understanding and molding it to a place and fashioning it to a place where it becomes something very, very special, for me is special. So I'm very proud to be part of this organization. So stay tuned to this channel, our Polaris Universal Limited YouTube channel. Lots and lots of things coming through now. So I look forward to you guys very, very soon. Have a great weekend and speak to you guys very soon again.